welcome to this edition of SAC News. I'm Ramses Romero.
And I'm Nathan Abazan.
Santa Ana College is calling all students to vote Monday, November 4th. The Pledge to Vote event will be held at the campus Central Mall from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Attendees will be able to learn about the upcoming elections, the importance of voting, and community impact. SAC Student Government is partnering with the Feinberg Chase Thrive Center to encourage voting. Participants will get a free scoop of Joe's Italian Ice. Those who are unsure of their voter status can go to the ocvote.gov website. Irvine officials have approved the initial step to build the first homeless shelter in the city. The council voted 4-1 last Tuesday night to approve a $20 million purchase of 2 adjacent buildings in the Irvine Business Complex.
Our senior reporter, Sadi Guzman, has the story.
I think this will improve the city, because how can a city be good if the people that need the most help aren't being helped?
The city of Irvine approved purchasing 2 buildings in Armstrong Avenue in Irvine to provide a safe place for homeless people. The homeless shelter is expected to offer beds in addition to medical care, case management, and other services. City Manager Oliver Chi said the city has already hired a Chief Health and Wellness Director who will build out a staff that will be embedding the facility.
If we find a shelter or place for them to go where, they can get hot food and shelter, this is the best thing for Irvine, because we have to do what we can to help people that need help.
The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development says that more than 180,000 people in California were experiencing homelessness in 2023. This shelter hopes it can put a small dent in that statistic and help those in need.
Coming from New York City, there's a lot of homeless people there, so it's not something new for me to see. And I try to help them when I can, but if there is a bigger project, bigger than what I can do, of course I will support them. And this will be good for all over in America. I think more places should take example of what's going on in Irvine.
The facility integrates multiple facets that no other city has been able to achieve yet, and should serve as an inspiration for other cities with the compassionate care that this one-of-a-kind center will bring. Reporting from the city of Irvine, and Sarai Guzman, SAC News.
6 years ago, most of the residents opposed the idea to open a homeless shelter in the city of Irvine, but more are on board now, expressing a desire to help take care of their homeless population. St. Martin's Lantern Festival is Sunday, November 10th at the World Village in Huntington Beach. St. Martin's Day is a German tradition, celebrated every November. The event is free and for the whole family. The festival starts at 5 p.m. is a great way to learn German culture.
On Saturday morning, Uplift Charity put on their monthly food pantry for families in need.
Reporter Catherine Rodriguez brings us the sights and sounds from the event.
It is supporting the families because each box has rice, oil, flour, sugar. It's 14 types of different items which will go for almost for a long time for each family. Most of the families are refugees. One person is the main income earner. So they always need some kind of support beside what they're earning. And these boxes are helping them a lot. The community needs to be involved with this kind of services, whether it is volunteer or if they are helping contributing with the money or with the time or at least in person. One way or other way, we need community to be involved because we need a lot of more people need help. I'm hoping that tonight they will have a good amount of food on the table for coming week or two with appreciative food.
For more information about the volunteering, visit the Uplift Charity website.
Thank you, Catherine. Local Orange County Supervisor pleads guilty to a bribery conspiracy involving $10 million in COVID-19 relief fraud. The U.S. Justice Department says 62-year-old Andrew Hoang Doe agreed to plead guilty to a federal charge of accepting $550,000 in bribes. Prosecutors say Doe took the bribes in exchange for voting to direct $10 million of federal funds to a charity affiliated with one of his daughters, Rian Non Doe. His plea agreement and information were filed on Tuesday of last week. Doe made his initial appearance in the United States District Court in Santa Ana this week.
When we come back,
Our weekly sports coverage.
and the weather for the week.
You're watching SAC News.
My goal wasn't to have a great program just at Santa Ana College. When I came here, my goal was to have one of the best programs in the country. When you come here, we aren't trying to rush the students through a program. We're actually taking time. We're getting to know the students personally. The first time a student came to me and said, "Hey, I got a career and I can provide for my family now." You know, that's really what gets me excited about teaching, and my passion that drives it is helping people succeed in life.
Welcome back, Dons. SAC's men's football played their sixth game of the season on Saturday. The Dons were looking to bounce back after a tough loss to Victor Valley, 14-10, while Compton College was also coming off a loss against Desert, 28-8. Dons got off to a really good start. They rolled a 42-0 halftime lead. Dons defense held Compton scoreless until the fourth quarter. The Dons easily defeated the Compton Tartars 56-6. Dons will try to boost their 5-win, 2-loss record this Saturday when they play West LA.
SAC men's soccer team took to the pitch in the 8th conference match on Friday. The Dons were to add another conference win to their 3 wins, 2 losses, 2 ties record. While SAC lost their last conference match against OCC 3-0, Dons got off to a good start as 15 minutes into first half, Nicolas Linares scores his first conference goal. Moments later, Dons forward Alejandro Oropesa scores, putting the Dons up 3-0. Dons midfielder Bryant Pineda scored a goal by way of penalty kick before the first half ended. In the second half, the Dons kept up the pressure, scoring 2 more goals, securing the win. Dons defeat the Hawks 6-0. The Dons hope to add another win to their conference record against OCC at home this Friday.
Last Friday, the Lady Dons hosted the Cypress College Chargers in a volleyball match. The two teams played in September with the Chargers beating the Dons 3-1. The story ended no better last Friday as the Chargers spiked our Dons 3-1. Season getting late for the Dons. They'll need to boost their record of 6 wins and 13 losses if they want to make the playoffs. They play next Friday against the Saddleback College Bobcats.
The Lady Dons soccer team went on the road Friday to face Santiago Canyon College. SAC was looking for its first win in conference, but SEC had other plans. The Hawks took the lead in the first 3 minutes of the game and went on to score 2 more goals in the first half. The Dons only managed 4 shots on goal. The Hawks went on to score twice more in the second half, securing the win by a score of 5-0. The Dons next look for that elusive first win in conference on the road against Orange Coast College this Friday at 3 p.m.
Basketball season has officially arrived. Your Dons last year went 12-16 last year, but hope to improve this year with new recruits and transfers from all over the country. Went as far as London to get their big man. Your Dons start the season with 2 games in 3 days. Tonight on Halloween, they host Long Beach City, and on Saturday afternoon, they host the Glendale College. Assistant coaches Rod Wakefield and Mason Jones believe that they have an opportunity with this team like none other, and look to make a strong run for playoffs under head coach David Breek for his 20th season.
And now, weather for the week.
We kick off the weekend with temperatures in the low 70s, along with cloudy skies and a 16% chance of rain Saturday evening.
Sunny skies are expected for Monday with temperatures in the mid-low 70s through Tuesday.
Then, temperatures will rise to the upper 70s next Wednesday and Thursday, with cloudy skies during the morning. That's it for this edition of SAC News.
Be sure to follow us on social media and watch previous episodes of SAC News on our YouTube channel.